G'day and welcome back to our Navigator's Mandate campaign in EU4. So got off to a good start, took Tangier, got the 200 admin for that, pretty sure. Must conquer Tangier to defend it, have to have a core. Right, so we're going to get 200 admin. And we can unlock Diplo Tech, nice. We should also go ahead and insult Tunis, just because they're Tunisian. Advance, good. So we're going to get a bunch of money, 4.5 ducats, so hoping it'll be more than that. At least we're still getting decent amount of war reps from Morocco. I guess they're making about the same amount as we are. Okay, we can build churches and marketplaces. We do want to build churches because money will be important. Let's start there. And then we'll have to do it up in Porto when we've got the money again. Manpower is not the best. Okay. So we could become emperor if we swung a bunch of them around. Don't see that happening. And this is supposed to be a short game, so there's that. We paying the army? No. And we've demolished all our forts, so we're all good. Declining power of the nobility, lose influence. Okay. 1451 rolls around. And I assume fleet has no commander and is protecting trade node in Sevilla. 38%. Portugal has 39, Castile has 35. Nice, because Tangiers was a centre of trade. Unrest is a potential issue. Moroccan separatists, 9 years. Well, that's fine. And that's fine. With 1 stability. Okay, so when can we flip our focus? 65. We're going to want to do that, because we're just rushing admin to knock out this first idea group. What do we actually get? Well, what do we have? Trade efficiency and trade range. Global tariffs when finish. Sailors, colonial range. That's a big one. Goods produce. Global trade power. Merchant. Construction costs with absolutism. That's good for late game. Global settler increase we need earlier rather than later. And are we doing exploration or expansion? I think we're going to do exploration. Colonist. Yeah, because we need to recruit the guys. So we have to do exploration. Colonial range. Plus the colonial range from the other part of that. Where are you? Yeah, it's the first one's plus 25. So 75% more colonial range when we get third. Settler increase, good. Tariffs, colonists, no force limit. So we have to at least get to the 4th idea. Which means we definitely have to switch to a diplomatic focus. And I'm trying to kill King Afonso by putting him in charge of the army down here. Because we get an extra admin and an extra diplo. Well, an extra admin during the regency, but then an extra diplo after. He has a strong claim, so that's all good. Alright, and Trastamara. Just become another Trastamara. Castile, no longer a great power. That's strange, but okay. 49, and what, Muscovy must have done something. And we never actually looked at which part of Italy got the Renaissance. Ooh, way down south. Good. Aragon is a rival. Maybe he's friendly with Castile and it'll spread through there, though. Guess we'll find out. Church and marketplace. So we want the church in Porto. Good, good, good. Need lots of money for the colonists to stay happy. I like it how our trade ships stay out here away from any possible African nonsense. And we get one more ship. After we sold one. Alright, put him in there. Yeah, that would be military tech. Granada has been full annexed, as you would expect. Says blah blah blah. Alright, well done, Castile. That is 14 years from now we can call them into a war. They are now a great power again, of course, because they got 3 more provinces. And Castile's paper controller. Everything's going Castile's way. Unless he dies and comes under Aragon, which would absolutely suck for us. Oh god, that would be horrendous. That would be, like, worth a restart. But, back over here, no chance of that. Trade League disbanded. Alright, we're going to, hey, caught it. Nice. Stop relationship improvement there. France will never want to do the alliance. I don't know, we'll leave it for now. Next mission, convert Ceuta to Catholic. Afterwards, you get missionary strength needed before. Prestige and Diplo, or expand the buffer zone. Own Garb, have a core on Garb. We can't do that until when? 57, 4 years from now. Well, before then, let's do Rival of Rival. And say, hey there, Provence, excommunicated Duke. We want to improve our relations with you. You're a rival to Tunis. Alright, we've lost the army reformer. Let's grab discipline, because we can afford it, so why not? Tax Diplo rep. Okay. Need to have a look for dynastic actions. There are no royal marriages possible. No, we're a long way off. We can send warnings to people. Tlemcen wants an alliance. That could have been interesting. And, yeah, Granada doesn't exist. So, Aragon or Castile, I'd rather not take anybody, since it's not going to make a difference anyway. Long-time rivals. But yeah, it would just be an extra leader without upkeep that we don't need. Alright, England have started their... Holy crap, Leinster. He has very little aggressive expansion, despite eating, what, 5 neighbours by 1453. Wonder what the hell happened over there. Right, admin tech is a go. And first group is exploration. How often can we do them? That's another 4 years out. Yeah, really need to switch back over now. Alright, repaid a loan that I'd absolutely forgotten about. So, no debts. Looking good. Advisors cost like a quarter of our income. Advisors are actually, yeah, almost half of our spending. Some state maintenance there. Macaronizia. And we're trying to do Provence, right? That's still a way off. Garcia de Almeida. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing the alliance, but we're not going to spend the extra point. Well, you haven't finished full Diplo, so we can't get rid of the royal marriage with France. It's Diplo you get that, isn't it? Yeah, lowered impact on stability from diplomatic actions. Ulster has been annexed. So, I wonder who's going to take Tyrone. He's a vassal of England. Okay. That's as big as you're ever going to get, Leinster. And Castile, get near, damn it. Do not want succession war between Aragon and France, although if France took him out, no. Spinoek, prestige. It's always going to be between Aragon and France. France, what if you die first? Trastamara would succeed to your throne. That could be interesting. I'd really love to understand that better. Sharing faults. Lose admin, gain legitimacy. Affectionate royal couple for 5 years. Unless we die before that. Then she stops being affectionate. That's right, it's Marie de Valois of France. Two of a kind. Becomes a half price advisor. That could be useful. Let's just... Do you want the extra points, or do you just want points straight out? You just take them straight out. Influenza. Lose admin. No. Quarantine them. Alright, and when can we do the second round of these? 64. Don't want to take this until we've actually got stuff going on. Seek support of the clergy. Not really worth it. Alright, another church for Viera. That'll be the last church that we build. England declared on Provence. As long as they don't call us in. He's doing that over Anjou. Yeah. We just need them to like us a little bit more. Can't do that if we're dragged into a war by England. Who do they hate? They hate the Pope, obviously. Genoa, because it's next door. Flanders. Enemies of Tunis. I don't know why Tunis would have chosen to do that. Tlemcen, Portugal, Morocco. They chose Tlemcen, Morocco, and Provence. I mean, they're kind of close, but where would they have even heard their names? Alright, another mission done. Just barely. Recall the diplomat. And next up, accumulate 155 ducats. Won't take too long. Sure. And let's take a look at conversions. 2.2. Take way too long. I thought you were supposed to get a bonus if they had the land. Can't remember where it tells you that. Local unrest. Okay, doesn't give you a boost to conversions. Pretty sure it used to. Right, in the Age of Discovery, we've done 1. We need a large city. That's 17. What's the large one then? Okay, so it's Porto at 19. And our old monarch has died a little too soon. Our heir is not ready, so we get more points. Alright, that costs 65, so it's actually cheaper down there. That's right, you get a reduction for capital. Coastal Centre of Trade, -5. Capital City, -6.4. So, yeah, we're going to improve that. How far do we have to get it, though? To 30 development. I don't know. Seems like a good idea. We can get it that far. We're obviously not going to spend diplomatic on it. Okay. So, we can still declare wars. She shouldn't die, age 28. So that's all good. Trastamara, still between Aragon and France. France have an heir. Maria. Oh, he's in a thing as well. Interesting. Alright, so he would come under the infant Alphonse. What's the deal with Navarre these days? Just doing his thing. Alright, and the diplomat, we do want to... wow, thought they would have finished by now. Okay. So we want to send him back there. Royal marriage with them. They have too many relations. We'll get that back up. See if it's going to be possible. Merchant effects. Gain mercantilism. Yes. And Austria will maintain the empire. Unless one of them votes away. If Cologne was to vote for Nassau, then probably Bohemia would get it. Brunswick is close there too. Alright, marketplace or a church. I'm not going to do the church. So the marketplace in Lisbon, absolutely. And 35%, we'll try and keep an eye on that, see how much that'll actually boost it. We'd also want to look at the actual difference it makes to the money. To be at least 0.13 to be worth it. Alright, Colonial Ventures, there is our colonist. We're on our way. Need to set a native policy. Native uprising chance 0. Global settler increase would be a lot better. Since we're not going to be at war, we can just send our guys to whatever colony we're in. Uprise chance down, assimilation up. I think just having that base plus 20 would be better. I'll never choose the middle way. Usually just go coexistence, so you don't have to send an army. Repression or trade. Assimilation sounds useful, but I would prefer this one. Okay, now where can we actually go? Choose that map mode for a change. Trade leagues, colonial. That is well outside, so we have to do Arguin, which is a bit of an issue. Tangier is not going to be a problem. So we're saying 6 years. It is coming up. I guess we can just repress them or whatever if we need to. In the meantime, pay the army at least a little. And chuck the whole lot down there, I guess. Down to Arguin. Or at least the half that got on the boats first. Alright, we're done with Austria, so he can come back. He's not going to get rid of one of his relations. Even if it did, it would be on 0. Our Diplo rep would have to be higher. Legitimacy is going down because of the Regency. Okay. Under attack in Arguin, which is why that was supposed to be higher to start with. Don't you dare lose that. Come on. Oh, you son of a bitch. Alright, get the morale up and just step back over there again. Wait, 1 more month. Yeah, a tiny bit more morale. And they're back again. Alright. Now nobody can touch them. Army maintenance. Back down. So, still making decent money. These guys... I don't know. Can they repair in Arguin? Cape Verde. Was that outside of our range? It was not, so we probably should have gone there instead. Damn it. Got the money. Let's recall him. Send him down there. And can we start doing wars on them? There's no need. It'd be easier to just jump down to the coast. Okay. Colonial maintenance is 6 ducats. A little costly. It's supposed to go down, not up. Reinforcement costs there aren't the major thing. Yeah, so this is costing a bit much. We can support it for a little while. Truce with Morocco has ended. We don't care. Now, at 30 per year, it's probably not worth doing. Assign province to the trading company. Sure. Trade power up. Tax, missionary strength, manpower, sailors. Force limit, institution spread. Okay. We can't add that. We can add that. Alright. And we're going to have to get another Navigator at some point. Although, we only had him at the start. Couldn't actually hire it. Now you just start with him. Alright. Which means these guys are reducing the unrest, which means this should take longer. Good. Castile lost great power status to the Timurids. Well, that's interesting. He's annexing Navarra. Tensions between the nobles and the clergy. Lose loyalty, Papal State's opinion goes down. Or problems in Lisbon. Alright, sorry, Pope. Nothing to be done about that one. Support Naples' independence from Aragon. Would drag us to war. Trust your neighbour. Gain stability. Nice. That will help even more with this rebel faction. 6 years. Alright. How many more men do they need to fit in there? Need 1,000. Most of them will be there. Some will be down there as well. Yeah, okay. And, of course, we need to do this sooner rather than later. Let's go military, admin, admin. admin. Gets us up to there, which is... crap. Which is going to help with this. So we've got 2 of them knocked out now. We should be able to get that a lot sooner. And we need the actual guy in charge there too. Come on, guys. Bastards. Did they actually just die? Of course they did. God damn it, they can't get on the boats unless it's out at sea, and then they're fine with it. Alright, what is the deal in this one? There are no natives even down there, so we're just going to save the money. Let them destroy that one. Grim. Colony has been struck by Roman fever. Capo Verde. -15, -10. Well, we want to do it quickly. Alright, Arguin's not a thing anymore. These guys can head up that way. That would be why they weren't repairing. No fleet maintenance. A gift. Thank you, Castile. Alright, we'll repair the boats. And we should probably boost this, but if we're not really going to go to war, then what's the point? No estates hold that. That's also fine. Autonomy coming down, because we're at peace. Unrest is nearly gone. Alright, with the treasurer dead, let's grab unrest reduction. That will help out that much faster. Nice. Alright, advancement of religion act gives missionary strength for unrest. Okay. Provence seed Angers. All good. Okay, now the other thing I was going to look at, we can get another trade ship. And royal marriage with England. We'll accept that. Probably better off waiting until this guy was of age. But that's fine. And this is coming in at 65. Tunis has rivaled us. Alright, just don't actually touch us. Now, France's rivals, Castile and England. Aragon's rivals, Castile, Portugal, Austria. So that'd be a reason why Austria would want to do it. They have to get rid of a relationship. Alright, England. French reconquest of Bordeaux against France and Scotland. France is allied with Aragon and Savoy. We're going to accept. And we're just going to stay the hell out of that war. What's the worst that could happen, right? Reconquest of Bordeaux. Castile is up on Nevers. Our glorious navy is getting destroyed by the French. 10 trade ships. Let's go ahead and jump out of there. Yeah, didn't sink any of them, but better than nothing. And I assume they're going to stay there to hide. Scotland, France, Aragon, Naples, Savoy, and Montferrat. It's a few problems around there. I don't suppose. We've got consort marriage ties. Same dynasty, excuse me. Alright. Not really. What was lost? It was, yeah, the royal marriage of France is gone now. So, any chance of doing anything fun with these guys? Don't think so. Who hates France? Burgundy, England, yeah, Austria does. And he's attacked us. You dirty bastard, Aragon. Alright, well, we're not going to have an army in this war. Can we escape over there? We can't escape anywhere. And our army's dead. That's not our transports. They're off over that way. Okay then, regular consolidation so that less people die. There they go. No army means more money for us. And how's our colony feeling? What's the chance? 17%. It'll take some time. And Lisbon's under attack. Great. Thank you, Castile, for letting our enemy through. Improvements in trade technology gain. Diplo, yes. Oh, he just carpet sieges as well. What's he going to force us to give up? Bastard, he's going to knock out our alliances. France, we would like to offer you tribute. Ducats, and I'll trade with England and Castile. How about not Castile? We give you more money. And concessions other than gold. Like nothing, you're lying. Not going to return a core, I'm not going to cede a province. Okay, he's just going to force us to do it when we lose anyway. And it won't take him too long. Gonna have a little war exhaustion from this. Bloody English. So, you guys, beginning of air, Dithmarschen and Gelray. Don't know how he managed that. Attacker against Burgundy in the Dutch War for Independence. Okay, he was backing Holland. Noble from House de Trastamara succeeds to the throne, because he doesn't like the French at the moment. Alright, Pedro, you got a nice country to inherit here. And we should actually get all our boats together. Okay. It's all fine. We're happy. And Austria's been re-elected, so he died kinda young. This dude's only 15, isn't he? Yeah. And he hasn't lost royal marriages. Must have alliances with all of them. If he dies now, Hunyadi succeeds to the throne. And a gift. We've accumulated money. Thank you. Next mission. Colonize Arguin. It is something we want to do, but not right now. Create an army for our nation. We don't need an army for our nation. We're going to colonize Arguin. Eventually. Money's terrible. A gift. Thank you, Denmark. Okay. Take us out. You know, it'd be a lot better for us because the war exhaustion come down faster if we went ahead and did unconditional surrender. Sure. There you go, buddy. It's nice as it is to see him lose his stuff. What did you demand? Portugal null all treaties with England and Castile. Yeah, exactly the same thing. Paying ducats, fine. So we have no friends in the world. So they have royal marriages, that doesn't help. Castile and Aragon are the only possible ones. And we've taken a loan. Just pay off the thing to France. That's okay. So, Moroccan separatists aren't going to happen. I think we're all good now. And that stupid English frickin' thing. Oh god, we're so close there too. Almost could have called him into a war. Ditto with Castile. But trust is still high because we didn't do it voluntarily. Truces with all the people. We have a loan and French loan rest in Tunisia. So I'm going to take a short break here, and when we come back, we will continue trying to colonize our way around to Indonesia. You bastards, Morocco. Okay, well, on that note, I'll see you again soon. See you later.